tell you what, the standing ovation by the crowd will tell you that they've won over a few fans as well.
3,500 of them, packed house at the Robert Gurton for Freedom Fight 2008.
I think you definitely have to give probably the first 2 rounds to Farmer Brown. That third round is definitely flip a coin and pick that one, but we'll see. It's in the judge's hands.
Farmer punching away. Slap, slap. Look at that.
I love that.
Bring it on. Look at him. Puts his...
Yeah. You got any more? And he comes back with a fury.
I love that. That's what a promoter looks for. As a guy, win or lose, you go in there and you give 100%. You entertain. You show what MMA is about. You're great to deal with. Great with the fans. That's every single fighter on the Freedom Fight roster. One big happy family.
Well, both guys are pretty exhausted and sharing a little moment here. I guess they're waiting for the judges to get their scorecards together, and we will see.
Oh, Farmer just goes over for a little cuddle in the corner.
Yeah.
Making plans for the after party. Oh, and he told me he hasn't had a beer in months. And supposedly that makes Farmer very, very mad.
Well, it definitely brought out the best in both fighters here, Pete. That was, very worthy of the main event.
Absolutely.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Fight Network's in the house. Make some noise!
What a great way to end a great card.
Wow, top to bottom. We can make a whole nother show on just highlighting this show.
Yeah, indeed. And you probably will, as the consummate promoter that you are.
Actually, I've got around 3 or 4 fights booked in my head.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a unanimous decision. Pasquale Procopio gives Craig Brown 30 points and Marcus Point 26 points to 29-27 to 29-28. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Craig the Farmer Brown, make some noise!
Oh, the crowd erupts at the Robert Gurton. A little bit of drama from Chancey, our ring announcer, leading people to wait a little bit. Farmer's got to be happy.
Ladies and gentlemen,
hard-earned victory.
We'll see you at the after party. St. X, join us there.
Well, that was something else. Both guys just leaving it all in the ring, and that's all you can expect, Pete. Didn't expect any less. Marcus Hicks, I think, very well represented.
You took on a guy who's known for his ground game, but the fight seemed to spend most of the time standing up. That kind of take you out of what your game plan was.
No, I knew Marcus was a well-rounded fighter. I knew it could go either up or down. We trained for both. There's a lot of that wrestling's tiring.
So, you had him down here. There was a stoppage there because you cut him. You looked a little bit frustrated when the fight started standing back up. What were your thoughts on that?
Well, it looked pretty bad. I'm glad they got it fixed up the way it did. Like, you can see it's not bleeding anymore, but it looked pretty bad, right? So I was worried about his safety. Also, I was kind of ready to go drink beer, but we just kind of went in. They let it go. We had a good fight. It was good. I've never went 3 rounds before. That was awesome.
What's next for you?
Right now, I'm going to go drink some beer. Does everybody hear that? Beer. Please, someone report to the ring with a beer. That's it, man.
Must be a Canadian production, huh?
Eh?
We give her here, eh?
Yeah, I was going to say, that's all you had to throw.
I'd like to thank, can I borrow this from you? I won't give it back. I'd like to thank Blindside Fightwear. I'd like to thank Popeyes Supplements for giving me all the help. Local Heroes Bar and Grill. Head there after, folks, after the after party for breakfast. And I'd like to thank my team from Fit MMA. Everybody who helped me get through this fight. Stéphane Lamarche. I'd like to thank a couple unknown gentlemen that I cannot say thank you to. I'd like to thank my wife, my kids, everybody for giving me a hand. I'd like to thank these 2 gentlemen, Jason, the Machine, Lamarche, and Casper, the Man Hugger, McCall. Thanks, and have a great night. Let's drink some beer.
What a way to wrap up Freedom Fight 08.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Absolutely awesome, Pete. Once again, you put together a card second to none. We'll look forward for the next one that you put together I tell you what, I'm just pumped myself. It's really got me intrigued. We'll have to talk a little bit after this one, my friend.
Well, let's do that. Let's go join our friend the farmer at the after party. I tell you, Colkster, I had a lot of fun. It's been a long time since I've sat ringside and done color commentary. Awesome having you at the show. I hope you enjoyed yourself. I had a blast as a fan, and I look forward to working with you and possibly seeing you in the Freedom Fight ring. I think we're going to make that happen, man.
Well, I want to thank you very much for this opportunity, because as a great fan myself, that was just absolutely phenomenal. Being able to commentate and do some color on it as well is just a bonus for me, and it's got my juices a-flowing. So, yeah, we maybe have to have a conversation.
Cool. Well, it's going to be a long one. We go till 7, bro. Well, it's good having you part of the Freedom Fight family. As you can see, you know, all warriors, all go in there and give 200%. They all leave the ring friends and, hey, training partners, a lot of them. You know, so what's coming next in Freedom Fight? Well, I like titles. I think I'm gonna make some title belts. I think it's time that we have a Freedom Fight world title structure. Lightweight, super lightweight, light heavyweight, and heavyweight, Colkster.
Well,
so yeah, I think that we did quite a few ranking bouts tonight without the fighters even knowing about it. So I think the next logical step is for Freedom Fight to have some titles, possibly in the next few months, so stay tuned for that.
well, you definitely have some worthy combatants that were definitely in there and earned the right for a title. So I'll leave that up to you. You're the promoter. I'm just a fan that enjoyed it, and I want to thank you once again for giving me this opportunity.
Oh, thanks for coming in. I had tons of fun. So I think what's going to happen now is, you know, we all rest for a little bit. All the fighters that have trained so hard for your entertainment and for their own fulfillment, like you said, you know, this is therapeutic. Whether it's for them and for me as well. It's very therapeutic being involved in this game. So, you know, right now it's time for everyone to just relax, take a couple of days off anyway. You know, I like to take at least 6 to 8 hours off before I start the next show. And when we start planning the next one, you know, I just want to thank everyone for their support, all of the fans globally on DVD, TV, the packed house, Ottawa and Gatineau. You guys are huge. Thank everyone. Thank the fighters, the Athletic Commission, Mario and Danielle over in Montreal. And yeah, thanks for supporting Freedom Fight, and we'll see you guys at the next one.